Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a new tutorial. For today we're going to be knitting and doing some crochet on a knitting machine, which I am going to do this on this hat with you guys. I done this hat I believe over 20 years ago, and I found it. Thank God I found it. And what I did is I embellished with a beautiful thing here. It's not I glued it with a crazy glue. But this one, I used a brooch. And doesn't this look nice? So let me put this on. This yarn was, I believe I bought it from Zellers. TLC. It had a kitty cat on it. A cat on the label. I can't exactly remember, but I think it was TLC or, something like that. It was a beautiful boucle yarn, very light, and I just love it how it turned out. I made it up. I don't think there's a written pattern or anything, but on this one, let me just put it on and show it to you. On this one, I used my Centro 48 needle, and I knit about, I believe, 30 some rows. Well, you see it on the video. I had a hard time knitting it because it was one strand of boucle and one strand of cotton blend yarn, and it gave this beautiful look, and I just love it how it turned out. And after that, what I did is I pulled this, I closed it, shut it, and I continue knitting one row knit and one row purl, 5 ridges, and then I did crochet on the edge, single crochet, and I did single crochet here, and I put a brooch here. So you have to be creative and try to figure out how to make it faster, and when you're knitting with a knitting machine, a circular knitting machine, it goes super fast, especially if the yarn is good. I don't know if they still sell this yarn. I just love it. So this is over 20 years old. From Zellers I bought the yarn. The yarn here on this one, I used it on in my stash. It was one of the boucle that I bought. I think I bought it from Svetlana. She's in Turkey. She was in Istanbul. 2020, I believe I bought it when I went crazy buying yarn. I'm happy I did, because yarn is expensive, and the shipping fee is, the price went up, and plus the custom fee they're charging every time when a package arrives. Yeah, it's not good, but what can you do? I still buy yarn on and often. But anyway, so I'm going to show you how to knit this the fastest way that you can enjoy it, and we'll put it on. You can donate it, you can sell it, gift it, and it's done super fast. Yeah, all you need to do is the total amount should be equal to 10 inches for adult, so it can cover your ears, and the brim is nice and it looks nice. And I don't know if you I hope you like it and enjoy the video. Okay, so let's carry on with the tutorial. Take care, everybody. Bye now. For this tutorial, I'm going to be using these yarn. This is cotton blend mohair, and this is alpaca wool blend boucle to give that look. So I'm going to be using my 48 Centro, and then we're going to be starting. I have zeroed the counter. Trying to find the end, and I'll just cut this part. It's boucle. Okay, this boucle is a little bit hard and expensive to find. Then when I find a reasonable price, I buy it right away. Okay, so we're going to be casting on as usual. just like this. One skip, one knit, skip, knit, skip. And I forgot to put my candle. Yeah, I'm using this candle. Yeah, I'm gonna use that candle again because it helps a lot. It holds the yarn and it slides smoothly. Yeah, it's a tea candle, party light tea candle that I had in the house. So I'm just gonna have it go through here. Let me see if I can use my crochet hook. Yeah, it's not big enough yet. So I will use a needle. And I have 2 silicones here, ear silicones that I bought from Temu. And try everything that will work, because some yarns are really difficult with the knitting machine. Sometimes it works on Addie, sometimes it works on Centro, and I have the 32 needle, which I have no problem with that. I don't know what's up with that. Like it goes, if it doesn't work on my Addie, I use it on the 32, and just goes nice and smoothly. So I really don't know how that happens. They're the same knitting machines, right? Okay, so I have the candle here, and I'm just gonna, I guess what the wax does is it holds it up. I do have beeswax somewhere in the house. It's in one of the containers that I am hoarding yarn. And as soon as I find that, I will use that as well. That's because I heard that the wax kind of holds the yarn, or gives the yarn some texture on the yarn when I'm cranking. So yeah, so far I'm happy with this candle wax that I have. This is, I guess, soya wax, I don't know. So it works. I had no problem so far. But I'm using it as soon as I found this on the knitting group that I'm in a couple of knitting groups. I'm not on Facebook a lot, but sometimes when I share listings. Okay, I did something wrong. This is supposed to be empty, right? Yeah, so what I do is I go back and I try to fix it. Let me fix this and crank a couple of rows, and I'll be right back because I did something that's supposed to be, yeah, let me just see. What I do is I just check, can't see anything. Here it is. Yeah, I skipped this one. Yeah, I need to fix that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have cranked about 31 rows. It was really tough. Let me just show you. Like, it's the handle, I had a hard time. Like, I couldn't go fast. See, lots of I had to keep on pulling it because of the booklet was getting between. So what I'm going to do is I measured. I just need about 7 inches. So I'm just going to take this off. I was thinking 50 rows, but I'll knit the rest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the stitches with a circular needle. And this is my trick. I do have a video about this as well. Okay. Just move this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come here and pick up the stitches just like this. And later on, the needles are equal to a 7mm knitting needle. So I am going to knit with the 7mm knitting. Oops, it won't even, yeah, it's going to break my handle. So I was very careful, but I did it. It's faster than knitting with your own hands, even I'm a fast knitter. See, can you see what's happening here? So, yeah. Just wanted to show you on a knitting machine how to knit this hat, and then you can do the rest. But you don't have to knit with boucle yarn. I just wanted to duplicate the same. Oops, I lost a stitch here. Let me just grab this before it's gone. Oh, I did lose a stitch. So what I do is I just grab a crochet hook. Oops, all over the place. Okay, so what I do is I just grab this before it's too late, and I save this stitch, because later on if I forget it, I don't want to forget it. Okay, here we go. So even picking up stitches is tough. Yeah, so can you see? Yeah. Oh, I lost another one. Let me pick up the stitches, and I've picked up the stitches, and this is how it looks like. I haven't closed the crown area, so to close it, this is what I'm going to do. Just gonna pull it. Being boucle, it's a little bit tough. Maybe the yarn, that's what I noticed, but it gives you this nice look. So I just wanted to share this tutorial with you to create. I'm sure everyone has some sort of yarn in their stash, because you wonder how it would turn out, and then you buy it. If you like it, you keep on buying. If you don't, you never buy it again, right? So I will close this up. I'm just gonna tie it. So this part is done. The only thing I can say is measure about 7 inches. So you need to stretch this when you're see, it has to be 7 inches. So we're going to be making the brim, and the needles that I have is, I believe, a 6.5. They're not quite 7, so that's okay. Six and a half, see? Goes through. So what I'm going to do is just knit. I'm going to knit up to here, because this is the beginning of the row, and then I'm going to start doing 1 row purl, 1 row knit, 1 row purl to give this purl stitch, because I'm doing it around. That's how I have to do. If you're doing it flat, which I did on this one, I did this years ago, and I found this again, and I can't believe how beautiful this yarn was. I believe I knitted with it was 1 strand, and the yarn was from Zellers, I remember. CLC, I can't remember the brand. There was a kitty cat on the label. That's all I can remember. But this one, what I did is, I did not do it on a circular. I went flat, and I just did the same technique what I'm doing here. Just pulled it. I don't think I had my knitting machines then. My first knitting machine, I believe I bought it in 2009 from the USA. That cost me a fortune due to custom fee, shipping fee, and so on, because they didn't have it in Canada then. So this is way faster. It really depends on your yarn. I had a hard time cranking this, but other than that, it just put it on your head and it should turn out fantastic. Okay, so I'm almost there. Here we are. Okay, so this is the beginning of the row. Here I'm going to put a stitch marker just to be on the safe side, because I'm knitting it around, right? So when I come to the stitch marker, that means that I have to change my stitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to knit 1 row purl, and when I come, I'm going to knit 1 row knit stitch until the length that I need. Here, I believe, let me just count how many rows I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about five ridges I made. So ridges means these bumps. So that means I did 10 rows because I'm doing the knit stitch as well when I'm doing it around. And then we're going to come and pick up, like, hold it like this, and we're going to do crochet. And it gives this nice beautiful look. And I did put this on. I think I glued it. I think I sewed some and I glued it with crazy glue. Yeah, you can assemble it with buttons, decorations like this, and so on. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing on here. I think I have a pink brooch that I can put it on this one. Just like this. Oh, I was supposed to do pearl, sorry. So I did one pearl here. Oh, I didn't even do one pearl. Here it is, one pearl here. And one pearl here. So let me just knit about 10 rows. So don't forget, one row you knit, one row you purl to give this pearl. So we're going to count these pearls, total of 5. Okay, that means ridges, and I will come back and I will close this up, and then, you know, it'll become nicely. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I have knit the last knit stitch. I did a total of 5 pearls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last is the knit. And now I'm just gonna bind off, cast off, bind off. I haven't closed this because I wanted to measure and show you. So we're gonna do a single crochet on the last row after binding off. So this should be approximately 10 inches when you hold it like this after doing the single crochet. So this would be perfect for a adult size head. Okay, so I'm just gonna, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to bind off, just regular bind off, and I will come and show you how to do the crochet to create that beautiful look. And I will close this up because I wanted to measure it flat. If I close it up, it's going to not be flat and easy to measure. Okay, just wanted to point out, and we're almost done. It's a very easy hat, and it looks elegant. And I will show you my button stash, just one of the containers that I have here. And I'll be right back. Oh, wow, I just love it how this is turning out. Doesn't this look nice? So you can use your knitting machine and then create this beautiful touch. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to single crochet, or you can do half double crochet, it's up to you. But I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to start doing single crochets on each stitch. And I know it's a little bit hard. Try not to make it tight. It should fit your head, right? This is the brim. Just let me show you how I did it here. There's no chain. I remember doing this, crocheting this. You know, I always make up stuff, and I forget. I have so many tutorials to do, not another, but so many. And I'm just trying to figure out how I did them. Sometimes I forget, you know. So it's all in my head. So I'm going on each stitch here, as I can see. Like I said, I don't want it tight, right? That's the thing. It should fit, and it will give you a nice edging. I don't know why I did single crochet. Now I'm thinking I could have done backwards single crochet or camel toe. But this is how I did it. So I'm just, see what happened. Yeah, because of the 2 strand. And when you're working with two strand, one is light pink and the other is variegated, you don't know how it's going to come out, but I really like how this turned out. So let me just continue crocheting very carefully so I won't miss this strand of yarn on each single crochet, just like on each chain, on each stitch. So there's 48 stitches. I will try to pick up 48, and then we will close it up, and then I will show you how to do this part, how I did it. I know this one's a little bit dark, it's hard to see, but here it is. Can you see the single crochets? So can't see anything here, but it's here. Okay, so I will be right back and we'll continue. Okay, so I'm going to start right here. I ended it here. I cut the yarn and I weaved it. So I'm going to start right where the purl stitch is. So I'm going to hold it like this and then go in like this. And this is going to create the brim. Well, it is already the brim. And then on the next purl, I'm gonna, I'm gonna come here and then make a single crochet. And I'm gonna weave this as I go, just like this. I made this up. There's no written pattern or anything. And I wanted to use the central knitting machine, which is 48 needles. Yeah, with the Addy, it's only 46. That 2 extra needle helps a lot because the hats turned out pretty tight on an adult. For kids, teenagers, that's okay, but for adults, it's tight. Yeah, for a 22-inch round head. And this is how it looks like. Okay, just to show you. See how it looks like? It gives that beautiful look to it. Oops. And I do have this candle, and what happens is I noticed it helps it put these two, the wax, I guess, it's helping it holding the two strands together, like it's not separating. That's what I noticed. So if you're going to be knitting or crocheting with two strands, I would highly recommend something like this. What it helps is, I guess, the wax is holding it and it's not splitting or anything. So that's another thing. And I just continue going on each of this, and I will finish it up. Okay, so let me do that, and I will be right back. And this is the back, and this is the front. Try to make crochet as loose as you can, because we don't want it tight. Or even go to a bigger crochet hook if you're crocheting it tight. Okay, I'll be right back. Oops. Okay, so I'm just almost finishing. Just wanted to show you. So I'm going on each purl stitch that I have done. And then right here I am going to join with a slip stitch, 3 chain, and then cut the yarn. And then we're going to weave it and we're done. Yeah, this is all to it. So you can decorate your hat the way you want it, which I am going to put a brooch. I think it's a pink brooch, as I remember. So in my button, one of my containers. And then, ta-da, and then I will just weave it, tie it with this one, and put my tag here. Okay, and let me just pull up the... See? Now I have two beautiful hats. Just love it, love it, love it. It just fits perfect. So what I'm going to do is... I am going to find... Here we are. Here's my button collection. I bought this years. This is over 20 years old, this container. I have more. Okay, I think, where was that? Here are my brooches. I could even crochet a flower and put it, but I remember, here we are. Oh, I thought it was pink. Oh, it's blue. Huh. Oh, well. The pink. For some reason, I always thought this was pink. Yeah. What I'm going to do is, I am going to put this right here. This is a brooch. I bought these in 2013 when I was in Turkey. Yeah, I'm happy that I bought them. Actually, they're all same. I used to put these on my bridal shrugs and gift it to them. I don't know. I sold hundreds and hundreds and no one. And I made flowers and I would attach them. I even bought from a lady in Penticton. She was making beautiful flowers. One day I kept the rest, but yeah, she was hand making the fabric. No one, I just couldn't believe it. No one commented about those flowers. Oh, okay, this is all to it. So this is it. Doesn't this look nice? I think it's sloppy. Let me see. Maybe I'll do it the opposite way. Like this. Where did I put the other hat? Where's the other hat? What did I do with the other hat? Here we are. Yeah, I put it just right there. So I will do the same. Yeah, this is way better. Doesn't this look nice? Let me put this on and show it to you at the beginning of this tutorial. I hope you like this tutorial. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to hit that notification button so every time I post a new video, you will be notified, indicating there's something new for you to watch. Happy knitting, happy crocheting. Bye-bye.